So, do we upgrade from Jeremy Chin by paying half the price? Also, Darrick Forrest is guarding interest from the Dolphins. Y'all, y'all find that interesting? Let's wrap about. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get right to today's video. And I'm sorry about the lateness. Just life been lifing, but I think guys will hear his news, and I will talk about the Darrick Forrest thing and losing Cornelius Lucas, talk all that stuff now. Let's get it. Welcome back to the PSN Commanders Network, known as the Protest Sports Network. It's your boy Tone, K8 Tech. I'm back with another video. If I get to glory to God. My God's right now, God's open doors of payway for all people and those need for today's video. I'm here at the Washington Commanders, the gang squad. Before I get too far into it, we're going to get a quick verse of the day as I am looking up all these guys' statistics real quick. And we will talk about this possible upgrade over Jeremy Chin today and all that other stuff. But let's look at the verse of the day. This was a very famous one. So I will give you guys Jeremiah 29:11. It says as follows: For I know I had the plans for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in a future. So in other words here, the Lord knows what his plans are for you. You just have to trust him, and you can't like do all what you want to do. Also it says in Matthew 7 to ask, seek, and knock. So put your petitions from the Lord, ask for things, and don't just listen material things and make it spiritual gifts. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think of things above that, the things that are cardinal with this world. So love y'all, man. Love y'all all the love of Christ, and let's get right into today's video. So Will Harris is the newest Washington Commander here in DC, and I had to sit on it for a little bit because I really wanted Justin Reed. I wanted Javon Holland. Javon Holland went to the Giants in a big splash. 3 years, $43.5 million. So around 14.5 per year. A really good deal for the Giants, I think, in my eyes. And then when I saw Justin Reed come off the board after we signed Will Harris, he went to the Saints. So I was a little pissed off about that. So I had to get over that. I had to look at Will Harris, a football player, and Jeremy Chin, of course, left for the Raiders. So that's all Will Harris. That's all Will Harris. And qualities about his game that I've seen, from the little bit of stuff I've seen of him in his time in New Orleans. And we'll just wrap up. Let's do it. So 13 games played last year, 1 interception. Very hard-hitting safety here, 6'1", 206 pounds. So around the same kind of stature as Jeremy Chin is. Very similar football player here. He played corner. He played 150 snaps at corner from what I've seen. He played like 200 some snaps at safety, and he played another 145, 150 snaps in the nickel. So he played a lot of positions, kind of a Swiss Army knife here in Will Harris. He played 13 games, had the 1 interception, 5 pass deflections, 74 tackles, 54 solo, 3 TFLs. Very interesting player here. 2 years, $8 million for 4 per. And per John Kine, we got the cap numbers now. It's a $3 million cap hit for Will Harris this year and a $5 million cap hit next year, with an out after 1 year with a $4 million savings if it does not work out. So, and look at his passer rating giving up and his passing stats as well. So, as we see here, I got the 1 interception, targeted 44 times. Allowed 29 completions, 65.9% completion percentage, which is a 13% dip from the last season, which is around 79. So that's a good improvement there. He gave up 100 more yards though. But that is what it is when you get targeted more, you're going to give up more yards. He only had 19 targets his way the year before that, with 15 completions at 79% completion and 236 yards given up. This past season, he had 44 for 29, 29 for 44, 69, 65.9% completion percentage, 36 yards, 11.6 yards given up per completion. It's a little high. That's not too high. It's a little high for my liking. Yards per target were 7.6, so around 4 yards after catch. He did give up the second most yards after catch his whole career. With the highest being 256 in 2021, which is his worst season ever. It looks like it's his worst season ever in life. This is terrible. This is dog water. This is trash. This is trash. This is trash. But this is a huge improvement here. 7.6 yards per target. 80%, 80 quarterback rating given up. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Can't lie. Air yards 131, yards to catch to 205. He blitzed 20 times, didn't get to the quarterback. But he does have a sack here in his rookie season, half a sack in his worst season in the NFL. So that's something you want to kind of keep in mind. He does bring a guy you can blitz here and there, and maybe once in a while get to the quarterback. Very, very versatile player here in Will Harris. This is an interesting sign. He's a hard-hitting guy. He no nonsense. He's knocking heads off. He played like a safety version of Frankie Louvu. Let's call it what it is. He's not Frankie Louvu caliber, but he plays like a reckless abandon, absolute fool. He acts like an absolute crazy man on the field, and I think that's interesting. He played a lot better in New Orleans when he played in Detroit. Keep that in mind. He's a third round pick for the Detroit Lions. So Jeremy Chinn here, 6'3", so a little taller than a Will Harris, 220 pounds, so about 14 pounds heavier as well. Jeremy Chinn is. Wore 11 last year for the Commanders. He is now a Las Vegas Raider. He's going to the city of sin. Yeah. He had 73 total tackles last year, 2 sacks, 17 games played. Let's look at. Now, I think we downgraded when it comes to being a run defender, I would think. But as a pass defender, that's where it gets a little spicy. Will Harris is a little older than Jeremy Chinn, so we got to keep that in mind too. I would have preferred Chinn, if I want to be honest. But that's just my opinion. I'm not Adam Peters. So 26 years old, 17 total games played, 1 interception. That was against the Steelers. 5 pass deflections, so the same as Will Harris. Fumble recovery, 2 sacks, so he got to the quarterback a little bit more than Will Harris did. He had more sacks this year than any time in Will Harris's career. 117 combined tackles is absolutely insane. 3 quarterback hits, 7 TFLs. That's a huge loss, man. Huge loss here. But hopefully Diet Chinn can get it going for us, right? the diet Pepsi version of Jeremy Chinn can get it going for us. Yep. So, like he said, targeted 53 times, giving up 39 completions, a 74% completion percentage. So we want to estimate it here. 459 yards given up. That's a lot, but still around the same yards per completion as Will Harris. Yards per target is a little lower. He gave up 7 touchdowns. His passer rating. That's twice as much as Will Harris. Almost. That's crazy. So, as much as I think we downgraded as a run defender from the city position, we upgraded from a pass coverage standpoint when it comes to Jeremy Chinn. Will Harris is a little older too, so keep that in mind. He's 28, 29, I think. He's a little older than Jeremy Chinn, but it's an interesting pickup here. Only $3 million this year is not going to cost you a lot. It does not stop you from picking up another safety if you like. But I think we're going to end it here when it comes to safeties. If you noticed last year, he picked up Jeremy Chin for very low money, and it worked out. I think he's trying to bargain shop when it comes to safeties. I don't think you're a guy who wants to spend a lot of money on safety, so we probably should have expected that once. They targeted Javon Holland, but they were like, okay, this money's too much. We're not trying to pay this. We're going to leave it alone, and we'll just go roll with a cheaper route. And they went a cheaper route, and I like Will Harris. I think he's solid. I think it's a downgrade from Chin as a run defender, though, and that it kind of sucks because I know it's a passing league now. I get it. We can't stop the run to save our life already. We lose one of our best run defenders, and then you replace a guy that's not as good a run defender as a guy you're replacing. I don't like that. But in pass coverage, I love this. This is a definite upgrade over Chin. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Now, Darrick Forrest guarding interest from the Dolphins. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Darrick Forrest sucks. Who cares? Oh, I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't really give a crap. I know he had a really good 2022 NFL season. His 2023 was cut short due to injury. And this year he was straight trash. Sorry, I'm not gonna be nice about it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He sucked last year. When down the field, he was straight garbage. Okay, I'm not gonna be nice about it. I'm sorry. Sorry. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one. Road to 7K on the way. We got a bunch of YouTube shorts this week, a bunch of content this week. So I do apologize for the lack of content during this time. But yeah, I'm back. Like cook, you know what? Love you guys and have a good one. And always remember, if you put Christ first and you excuse good sportsmanship, you'll always owe like a time. That's some hard work and dedication, man. Protect fans like always. Have a good one, guys. I love y'all guys. All in love of Christ. Guys, be easy. Have a good one, man. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.